So,
Hi, Bonnie. How are ya?
all right, is it storming where you are?
No, but it was a little dark. Is it where you are?
It's starting to, and I was just on a Zoom an hour ago, and we kept freezing.
Oh no.
I know, so hopefully we do okay here.
Yeah, and hopefully, well, it should be quick, so that should help.
I guess if you say so. It looks like a lot of stuff you got, but
M
you
Most of it's just informational and really only one thing we need to decide on. So,
okay.
yeah.
All righty.
And I think we will just have two other people joining us, Sue Fillion and Stephen Dotson. We should be good for a quorum then.
The lighting better in here. Okay, so I'm ready.
Me too.
How are things going for you?
Oh, pretty good. Finalizing a couple cleanup grant agreements. So the train station, that's a huge one. Almost there. We just need one more thing.
God bless us. I hope that comes together. Oh my God.
I know I was over there yesterday with a tour. Some of the state folks were down, and I realized how much the building is deteriorating
Oh, it's a
just
mess.
over the last few years, even. Yeah.
What did the state people seem to think of it?
They were mostly just doing an informational thing. They were folks who are interested in recreation, and so mostly recreation. But we talked about the Brownfields work as well, and so they had funded that Walk the Rock brochure, and so they kind of wanted to see what
Did you
that was all about.
brochure?
Pardon me?
I didn't like that Walk the Rock brochure.
Oh, really?
I thought it was ugly.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of an older style.
Did you go down into the park and look at the new trail Gary's trying?
I left at that time, but they did go down there.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
You've
Hey,
seen it.
Hi,
yeah. Oh,
Steve and
yeah.
Bonnie.
Hi, Sue. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we haven't left yet, but there's a lot going around me at home in the background, so I'm keeping the camera off and probably the audio
Okay.
in case the dog starts barking because it's storming up here. But
Oh, if it's
Oh, is it?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's just rumbling in the distance. But I'm gonna keep audio off, but I'm listening and I will turn it on and speak when I need
yeah,
to, if that's
okay. We're
my,
just waiting for Steven.
okay. Thanks.
my dog carries on, I'll have to turn my audio off too.
Mine's a yappy schnauzer, so I mean, I'm not saying storms, like I'm generally not around when we have storms or it's overnight and he's okay, but
Yeah. And are you going on vacation, Sue?
yeah, yeah, 2-day vacation. I'm going down to Long Island to visit a friend with my daughters, so
Oh, nice.
it's beach, we'll try to avoid the sharks. So
Yeah. Good
they live in
idea.
a nice town, so it's a nice getaway.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to send Steven an email.
Here it comes.
Oh, great. All right.
Okay, Steven, you with us?
I'm here. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order at 4:02.
Excellent.
Amendments to the agenda that Sue sent out.
None.
I guess not. Okay, we've got two sets of minutes to approve. June 11th, I didn't attend that meeting. So Sue and Stephen, would you approve these minutes?
I move to approve the meetings of both months.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Great.
No discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And we have July 15th. I was there that day, so the minutes looked good to me. Does somebody want to make a motion to approve them?
I'll move to approve them.
And I second.
Any discussion? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that's out of the way. Now, Sue gave us in our packet a long list of information for us, and I'll let her take over at this point and explain anything that we need explained.
Okay, I'll just give some quick updates to the funding information. The only funding for assessment that we have remaining is our state assessment funds. We closed out our previous year's grant in June, and now we have $30,726 remaining in that fund. And we're not going to be getting any more state funds as far as I know. That's what I've been told. But I am hoping to apply for EPA funds in the fall, which we would not get until next spring. So that's the plan with that. We have very little left in our EPA grant, a few $100s. And then our cleanup, our RLF, they haven't changed too much yet, although we have been able to use up more of our loan funds with the projects that are getting underway very soon. I just actually received the loan grant agreement signed for the bike project and am hoping to have the train stations in hand at any time. So those help to use our loan funds in our original RLF grant. And then it shows a large amount in our revolved funds, $459 or $459,000. That does not take into account the grant funds that we plan to use for the train station, over $300,000 for that. So that'll bring that down significantly, just so you're aware. And then the supplemental funds, we've been using up the grant funds, and now we'll have to get more into the loan funds as we're able. Does anyone have any questions about the funding?
You expect to get more money within the next coming months or what?
For cleanup or assessment, which are you asking about?
I guess for any of them, you know, I mean, what's?
Nothing in the next couple months. The only thing is the assessment money. If we're successful with our EPA grant, we would get that next spring.
Mhm.
And then we still have money cleanup funds, so we will need to use the remaining grant and loan funds before we'll be able to reapply for those. And then the consultant list is just for your information.
So can you just confirm for me that all we have left for assessment? Oh, we've got the Vermont assessment funds at 30,726 and 669 of the EPA.
Yes.
Okay, just want to know it's make sure, just confirm it for the next conversation.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's not much in assessment funds, though.
No, it's not. It's not. And so as you recall, for the last project, we approved just $10,000. And should I go on to the application that we have before us, Bonnie?
Sure, if you want, yeah.
Because that's the next thing, and it really, continues this discussion. Groundworks has requested additional assistance for their FoodWorks project, the site that they're currently located on with the food shelf, and are purchasing the property in the process of that. The state has asked for additional sampling, which will cost about almost $20,000. And they're aware that we're running low, so I told them we may just pay for part of that. And as you know, as I just mentioned, we paid $10,000 towards the last phase 2. So that's up to you guys, how you think we should proceed here.
That will leave us with practically nothing, really.
If we used all of it, yeah, we don't have $10,000 left.
So, what are your thoughts, Sue and Stephen?
Can you remind me which one we gave the 10,000 to? Is that the Wyndham School project?
Yes, yes, it was.
So that, okay.
And what was the overall cost for that?
That was
10,000?
more. I think that was more like 30. Let me see. I have my minutes up from the last meeting. I can see that 45 was the proposal on that one. 45,000.
And we gave that to them, right?
We gave them 10,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think we did more of it.
Right.
So where does it stand? Like if we only gave them like half of this, where would they be stuck or what do you think?
I think that they may be able to go to the state for additional assessment funding. And if that doesn't work, they may be able to figure out how to do it themselves. I'm not real clear on that.
Guess I'm a little like conflicted. I realize that we only gave the last one 10,000, but you know, their use was a little bit undefined. I mean, they mentioned community
Yeah,
center or other town needs. I mean, this is a use.
right.
That we know what it is, and we know that it provides a lot of resources for people in the area.
Mhm.
You know, Sue, are you anticipating other sites that, you know, might be making a request for assessment
I
funding? I mean, I know like the whole kind of McNeil's thing has been on hold. But
Yeah, so there are others like that that are on hold that I haven't heard about. I have gotten a couple requests for phase 1 funding recently. So that's not, a lot of money, but that's all that I'm aware of that is, I really expect to come in soon. I don't know even if one of them will, so.
yeah. Like I feel like if they went to the state, they wouldn't be very successful when the state knows that we've got 30,000 or something. I don't know.
If the state has money, I don't think they really care about that, but I just don't know the status of their situation at this point either.
Mhm.
I would feel comfortable just being consistent and saying we'll offer 10 as we did to the last project. And it's a greater proportion of the overall need, which I think reflects the importance of the use, which is very clear in this case, and it wasn't in the previous one. And we'd still have about $20,000 to dish out. We could do this same thing again, 2 more $10,000 gives. And that seems to cover what's on the horizon at least. So that's kind of my initial take.
Okay, thank you.
Well, when you say a phase 1, are you talking about Brella?
A phase 1 is not necessarily Barella, but when we do this assessment work, it starts with the phase 1, and those are usually about $3,500 to $5,000 these days. And then the phase 2 is actually the testing on the site.
I kind of, I feel bad taking us so low that we can't even help people get a phase 1. It does, doesn't like anything that somebody decides they want to dig into, we can't help them at all, you know?
I know. It's
Well, I mean, if we did the 10, that leaves
We did
like
the,
20 left.
yeah,
the 10. I mean, it feels bad not to give them what they need, but you know, you say next spring, well, it's only August right now.
I know.
It would be a shame not to help out people that are just getting started.
So this project specifically is not just getting started. This is additional sampling.
That's what I mean. I mean, maybe,
Yeah,
you know, once you've got some momentum, it's a little easier to raise funds, you know? But if you just have something that you are considering doing that's worthwhile, and you can't even, you know, get through phase one, that's a shame. I don't know. What do you think, Sue and Stephen?
I hear what you're saying, Bonnie, but I sometimes feel like the phase one is a small lift. It's, you know, it's the known of like, okay, this is going to cost you, I don't know what they're costing these days. I'm assuming everything's up. So it's going to cost you $4,000. I understand it's kind of exploratory at that point, but it's also like kind of required in a lot of cases. Where I feel like, you know, once you've bought into the program and, you know, then the state says, we need more, we need more. I don't know.
What is someone gonna move on this, and then we can have a little more discussion and a vote?
Sure.
Do it.
so you would like someone to make a motion?
I can, I'll move to offer $10,000 in support of the FoodWorks request.
I'll second it.
Okay. So it's been moved and seconded. Do we want to vote on 10,000?
I'm so conflicted. I wish there were more people here.
Yeah,
Does it need to be a 3-0?
I know, me too, me too.
Does it need to be a 3-0? I don't think so. It just has to pass, right?
Yeah, majority,
I just don't know anymore. Do you need like a, I don't know. I'm just used to the boards and committees where you need to have a quorum. I mean, I know
This
we're a
doesn't,
quorum, but like, do we need a quorum of the vote? Like, anyway, don't mean to call it into question. I just don't know anymore. Confused.
yeah, I'm not sure about that either. I mean, I know on the library board here in Rockingham, you can have a quorum, but you still have to have a certain number of votes to pass them as a decision.
Yeah. Yeah. However, we've always done it too. I just questioning because I'm conflicted. Like, I guess we could talk
because
about.
usually we have unanimous votes. So I haven't really dealt with this very much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally comfortable with 10. I am on the fence of whether or not we should just pay for the whole thing. I understand that, you know, there's other opportunities we want to be able to spread it around. I'd hate to hold on to money and cause like a financial challenge to somebody else because we held on to money and then it doesn't get spent. It to some extent, it's like we take these as a first come, first serve.
Yeah, we do. Mhm.
So, and I know, you know, it's a great problem to have, but not a good problem to have that we have so little money left.
Right.
Because we do want to stretch it and be able to help. And sometimes like I feel some of the phase ones, again, you know, it's important to do your due diligence, but you know, if you're really interested in it, I guess it could be a make or a break, but you're probably going to do that phase one anyway. Except for like the town projects, I understand like, you know, sometimes we get into them and
Right. That's what we do have one town project that has been coming, asking me about. The town of Weston has a project.
well, that would be great for geographic diversity.
Right. I was thinking the same thing.
But is that a phase one?
Yes. It would be.
Give it the whole 19,824. We'd still have uh, over 10,000.
Yes, that's true.
Is that potentially like 2 phase ones?
It could be, yes, it should be.
Should be.
Yes.
Well,
I can easily get on board with giving more. That would be fine by me if you all want to give more to this particular one. I mean, we could give all of it. We could say 15 if we want to just try and continue to be, economical. I'm flexible, but it sounds like we're in favor of giving to this project, so that much seems clear.
Yeah. Sue, are you anticipating any potential other phase twos that are gonna come back with more? I mean, other than the ones that are kind of on hold and haven't gone back to you, and I mean,
That's
there's
just,
not a lot of money here, and I feel like when they come back with phase two testing, it tends to be expensive, so.
it is. And let's see, I'm just gonna look at my list. I mean, there could be additional requests from, yeah, it's so hard to tell because they're not really complete yet. But there could be additional phase
Mhm.
twos. I don't have anything knocking on my door yet, though.
well, what do we think about 15? Then they'd only have to,
I would do 15.
you'd be,
Okay.
I'm on board. Yeah, I so move to give 15,000 to the FoodWorks project in response to their request.
I'll second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
And you
Oh.
too, Bonnie?
Yeah, did I?
Great.
I
Okay.
didn't mean to be difficult. I just
No, I
really
think,
was
I
kind
think
of conflicted about it. so.
they'll be happy.
About it too. You're not difficult. I didn't know what to think, but compromise, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good compromise. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thank you. I will let them know.
Now, you want to go through these active site updates, or should we just?
You can look at them. The only things I already mentioned that the bike project agreement was almost complete. The train station will be next. And then the other groundworks project, the Morningside Shelter site, the executive board just last night approved that for cleanup funding. So hopefully that will be moving ahead too. That's all I wanted to point out.
Great.
We have a public comment, which is also a time for any of us commissioners to discuss anything that wasn't on the agenda. No comment? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn at 4:21.
So moved.
Seconded.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Bye.
See you in October.
Seems so long.
I know. Bye.